Round 10. First, create 6 single crochet. You can place the yarn inside the fabric. The methods for making single crochet are the same. I will now speed up the demonstration. Six single crochet are completed. Next, to single crochet followed by 1 decrease stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. For the first sequence, begin with 2 single crochet. Next, a decrease stitch. A decrease is combining 2 stitches into one. The decrease stitch is created on the front loops of 2 adjacent stitches. It is essential to differentiate between the front and the back loop of the stitch. Now, insert the sewing needle through the entire V shape. There are 2 strands on the sewing needle. The strand closest to us on the sewing needle is the front loop of the stitch. The strand away from us represents the back loop of the stitch. Decrease is to combine 2 stitches into one through the front loops of 2 adjacent stitches. Insert the crochet hook through the front loop of the next stitch, then through the adjacent front loop. The 2 loops on the crochet hook represent the front loops of these 2 adjacent stitches. You can see that these 2 loops are the remaining back loops of the stitches. Wrap the crochet hook around the working yarn from the back. Press down on the working yarn. Pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the crochet hook. There are currently 2 loops on the crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around the hook and pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. 1 decrease is completed. The single crochet followed by 1 decrease form a sequence. The first sequence is completed. The second sequence to single crochet. 1 single crochet decrease. Insert the crochet hook through the front loop of the next stitch. Then insert through the next front loop of the adjacent stitch. Now there are 3 strands on the crochet hook. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the first 2 loops on the hook. Currently, there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Wrap the yarn around the hook again and pull it through the remaining 2 loops on the hook. Now, 1 loop is formed on the hook. A decrease stitch is completed. The third sequence to single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. Three sequences have been completed. Then, 6 single crochet. Round 10 is completed. This round includes 3 decrease stitches. Therefore, based on the 24 stitches from round 9, there are 3 stitches fewer, resulting in 21 stitches. Count the 21 V-shapes at the top. In the 11th round, first make 6 single crochet. 6 single crochet are done, then 1 single crochet and 1 decrease as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. The first sequence, 1 single crochet first, 1 single crochet decrease. The second sequence, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet decrease. The third sequence, 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet decrease. Three sequences are completed, then work 6 single crochet. The 11th round is completed, forming 18 stitches. Count the 18 V-shapes at the top. After completing each round, everyone needs to count the V-shapes at the top to confirm the stitch count. Next, install the eyes. Pull the loop on the crochet hook larger and remove the hook. The loop can be pulled a little larger to prevent the loop from slipping during the installation of the eyes. The positions for installing the eyes on the little yellow duck and the mallard duck are identical. Install the eyes between rounds 6 and 7, with an interval of 8 stitches in between. First, confirm the positions for installing the eyes. Locate the position of the stitch marker. Pinch the fabric flat along the position of the stitch marker. Next, confirm the round numbers. This is the first round. Second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, seventh round. Install the eyes between the sixth and seventh rounds. From the position of the stitch marker, insert the sewing needle at the top position along the pinched edge to serve as a marker. You will notice that one side of the sewing needle has a single crochet, while the other side has an increased stitch. Counting further, there is a single crochet followed by an increased stitch. On the opposite side of the sewing needle, there is a single crochet and an increased stitch. Next, confirm that there is an 8-stitch gap between the two eyes. Using the stitch count from round 6 as a reference, the increased stitch counts as 2 stitches. Place a stitch marker in the gap between the increased stitches. This will indicate the position for one eye. Then, count from the position of the sewing needle to the other side. In the gap between the 4th and 5th stitches, place another stitch marker. Next, please confirm whether the number of stitches in the middle interval is correct. Ensure that the stitch interval is accurate. Remove the sewing needle. Take out 2 eyes into safety back pieces from the material package now. Install the eyes. Set the safety back pieces aside for later use. Remove 1 stitch marker. Insert the screw handle of the eye into the hole of the stitch marker. The screw handle will be visible from the back. The other side follows the same method. Remove the stitch marker. Insert the screw handle into the hole of the stitch marker. The screw handle will emerge from the back. Here, please pay attention to the position of the stitch marker. It serves as the base for pressing down. The eyes are positioned at the top. There is a protrusion on the top of the head. Please confirm that the position is correct before fastening the safety back pieces. If this is intended for children to play with, it is recommended to embroider the eyes to prevent the eyes from falling off. Safety eyes can be used to ensure they remain secure. They cannot ensure absolute safety. Turn the fabric over. Take out the safety back piece. You will notice that one side is flat, while the other side has a protrusion. We will insert the protruding side, facing the fabric onto the screw handle of the eyes. Then press the safety back piece firmly. Tighten the safety back piece. The eye will not easily fall off. Use the same method on the other side. Now both eyes are securely attached. Pass the crochet hook through the loop. Tighten the loop. Hold the yarn on your hand. In the 12th round, first make 6 single crochet. Then make 3 decrease stitches. When making the decrease stitches, you can tighten the first loop on the crochet hook a bit to prevent the stitches formed by the decreases from being too large. Three decrease stitches are completed. Then make 6 single crochet. The 12th round is completed, forming 15 stitches. There are 15 V-shapes at the top. In round 13, make 3 single crochet followed by 1 decrease stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. Completing 3 sequences forms 12 stitches. For the first sequence, start with 3 single crochet. One decrease stitch. The first sequence is completed. For the second sequence, make 3 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Third sequence, 3 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. Pull the loop on the crochet hook larger. Remove the crochet hook. Round 13 is completed. There are 12 V-shapes at the top. Now insert the stuffing cotton. If the number of stitches is too few, it will be difficult to stuff the cotton. First, insert some stuffing cotton into the head. Take out a small amount of stuffing cotton. The stuffing cotton is vacuum packed. You can pull and fluff the stuffing cotton before adding it. Stuffing cotton can be added in small amounts multiple times. The opening left here is relatively small, so everyone should take a small amount of stuffing cotton. Add it slowly. During the process of adding stuffing cotton, everyone can pinch the area where the stuffing cotton has been added. Check if the tightness is appropriate. It is important to ensure that the stuffing cotton is not added too tightly. This prevents large gaps between the stitches and the possibility of the stuffing cotton leaking out. The stuffing cotton should be added to this extent. In round 14, the mallard duck needs to switch to white yarn. The little yellow duck does not require a color change. Everyone can take another look at the finished little duck. In round 14, white yarn is used. From round 15, switch to coffee-colored yarn until the end. The little yellow duck is continuously crocheted with yellow yarn. No further color changes are necessary. Round 14 requires a color change. Therefore, we need to change the yarn at the last stitch of round 13. Remove the last stitch of round 13. You only need to remove one loop from above. Now, one loop has been removed. You can see the loops. Take out the crochet hook. Pass it through the upper loop. Then pass it through the lower loop. Now there are 2 green loops on the crochet hook. Take out the white yarn from the material package. Place the yarn on the crochet hook. Pinch the 2 white yarns below the crochet hook with your thumb and index finger. The crochet hook catches the white yarn, pulls the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. Pull the white yarn tail tight. Then tighten the green yarn. Locate the white working yarn. Hold the yarn on your hand. Pinch the white yarn tail and the green yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. Now, let's start making round 14. Round 14 consists of 12 single crochet without any increases or decreases. Remove the marker. Insert the crochet hook into the first stitch. Now, there are 5 strands on the crochet hook. The crochet hook is holding the white yarn. Pass through the first 4 strands on the crochet hook. There are currently 2 loops on the crochet hook. Position the crochet hook in front of the working yarn. Wrap the white working yarn. Pull the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. This completes the first single crochet. From the top, you will notice that the white top V-shape is larger than the adjacent green one. This indicates that this loop is too loose. Locate the yarn end of the white yarn. Pull the yarn end to tighten the V-shape at the top. Place the stitch marker on the first stitch. The second single crochet. When crocheting, we need to pay attention to avoid the crochet hook catching the stuffing cotton. You can press the stuffing cotton down with your hand while crocheting. Everyone should complete the remaining single crochet in the same way. We already know in advance that we need to switch to coffee-colored yarn for round 15. Therefore, we will change the yarn at the 12th stitch of round 14. A crochet hook goes through the last stitch position. The yarn passes through the 4 strands on the crochet hook. Now there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. This is an unfinished single crochet. Next, take out the coffee-colored yarn. Now, we can change yarn for round 15. Cut off the remaining white and green yarn tails. Avoid having too many yarn ends that could affect our crocheting. Now, here is an unfinished single crochet. Take out the coffee-colored yarn. Place the yarn on the crochet hook. A coffee-colored yarn over the hook. Pull the yarn through the 2 white loops on the crochet hook. Now, a coffee-colored loop is formed on the crochet hook. This completes the yarn change. Pull the coffee-colored yarn end. Next, tighten the white yarn on the back. This loop is relatively loose. Put the yarn tail of the coffee-colored yarn onto the white yarn to the back of the fabric. Hold the coffee-colored working yarn on your hand. In round 15, there should be 12 single crochet. Place the stitch marker on the first stitch. After hiding the yarn a few stitches, you can stop hiding the yarn. Round 15 is completed. You will no longer need to use the white yarn. You can cut off the excess yarn end. You can directly stuff it into the fabric. In round 16, one single crochet followed by one increased stitch forms a sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. Completing 6 sequences results in 18 stitches. The first sequence. First, crochet 1 single crochet. One single crochet increase. The first sequence is completed. The second sequence, 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet increase. The third sequence, 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet increase. The fourth sequence, crochet 1 single crochet first, 1 single crochet increase. In the fifth sequence, crochet 1 single crochet first, 1 single crochet increase. In the sixth sequence, crochet 1 single crochet first, 1 single crochet increase. Six sequences are completed. There are 18 V-shapes at the top. After completing each round, you need to confirm the number of stitches. Round 16 is completed. In round 17, to single crochet in 1 increased stitch from a sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times to complete 6 sequences, resulting in 24 stitches. For the first sequence, begin with 2 single crochet. One single crochet increase. The first sequence is completed. To single crochet for the second sequence. One single crochet increase. To single crochet for the third sequence. One single crochet increase. The fourth sequence to single crochet. One single crochet increase. In the fifth sequence, first work to single crochet. 1 single crochet increase. In the 6th sequence, first work to single crochet. One single crochet increase. Six sequences are completed. There are 24 stitches. Round 17 is completed. In round 18, there are 7 single crochet and 1 increased stitch forming a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times to complete 3 sequences, resulting in 27 stitches. The first sequence, work 7 single crochet first. Place the stitch marker on the first stitch. Everyone must not ignore the step of using the stitch marker. Seven single crochet are completed, then 1 increased stitch. The first sequence is completed. The second sequence, 7 single crochet. One increased stitch. The third sequence, 7 single crochet. One increased stitch. Three sequences are completed. There are 27 top V shapes. Round 18 is done. Next, we will work from round 19 to round 23. These 5 rounds are the same work 27 single crochet without any increases or decreases for each round. Let's begin round 19. These 5 rounds are the same. We will expedite the demonstration. If anyone encounters issues while crocheting, you can review the basic tutorial video. The basic video will cover how to address issues encountered during the crochet process. If the explanation in the basic video is still inadequate, you may provide feedback through our official email. We will promptly make improvements to the video. Round 20. Round 21. Everyone must not ignore the step of attaching the stitch marker. During the process of crocheting without increasing or decreasing stitches, it is easy to forget to attach the stitch marker. When you need to confirm the position of the first stitch, you may find it difficult to locate it. Round 22. If anyone is unable to accurately confirm the number of rounds and stitches they have made during the crochet process, they can print out the diagram. Make marks as you go along while crocheting. Round 23. Here, I realized that I forgot to attach the stitch marker on the first stitch. It appears that every round looks the same. There may be difficulties in locating the first stitch. You can see that there is an increased stitch here. This increased stitch is the last stitch of round 18. I only crocheted a few stitches and realized that I forgot to use the stitch marker. Thus, we can confirm that this is the last increased stitch. Count up from round 18 to verify the stitch. It is the first stitch of round 23. Here we will find that forgetting to use the stitch marker can be quite troublesome, though everyone must remember to use the stitch marker. We have completed rounds 19 to 23. There are a total of 23 rounds. Everyone can recount the rounds to verify whether the number of rounds made is correct. And there are a total of 27 V shapes at the top. Everyone should remember that after completing each round, it is essential to count the top V stitches to confirm whether the stitch count is correct. In round 24, 7 single crochet followed by a decrease stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 3 times. There will be a total of 24 stitches. The first sequence, begin with 7 single crochet. Seven single crochet are completed. 1 decrease stitch. A decrease stitch combines 2 stitches into one. Now, there are 3 loops on the crochet hook. Bring the yarn through the first 2 loops on the crochet hook. Now there are 2 loops on the crochet hook. Bring the yarn through the 2 loops on the crochet hook. This completes 1 decrease. The first sequence is completed. The second sequence 7 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. The third sequence, 7 single crochet. One decrease stitch. Three sequences have been completed. There are 24 top V shapes. Round 24 is completed. In round 25, work 24 single crochet. Round 25 is completed. In round 26, to single crochet followed by 1 decrease stitch as a sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. There will be a total of 18 stitches. For the first sequence, begin with 2 single crochet. One decrease stitch. The first sequence is completed. The single crochet for the second sequence. 1 decrease stitch. 2 single crochet for the third sequence. 1 decrease stitch. In the fourth sequence, work to single crochet first. 1 decrease stitch. In the fifth sequence, work to single crochet first. 1 decrease stitch. In the sixth sequence, work to single crochet first. 1 decrease stitch. 6 sequences are completed, forming 18 top V shapes. Round 26 is done. In round 27, work 18 single crochet. Round 27 is completed. Next, you can continue to add stuffing cotton. Enlarge the loop and remove the crochet hook. Take out the stuffing cotton. Add it in small amounts multiple times. The neck is very thin here, so when adding the stuffing cotton, you can use your fingers to push it into the neck. The stuffing cotton has been added. Let's continue crocheting. You can add more stuffing cotton during the crocheting process. Insert the crochet hook into the loop. Pull the working yarn. Tighten the loop on the crochet hook. Hold the yarn onto your hand. In round 28, 1 single crochet and 1 decrease stitch from a sequence. Repeat this sequence 6 times. Completing 6 sequences results in 12 stitches. For the first sequence, begin with a single crochet. One decrease stitch. The first sequence is completed. During the crochet process, you may press down on the stuffing cotton. This will prevent the crochet hook from pulling the stuffing cotton out. For the second sequence, make 1 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. The third sequence, 1 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. In the fourth sequence, crochet 1 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. In the fifth sequence, crochet 1 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. In the sixth sequence, crochet 1 single crochet. 1 decrease stitch. After completing 6 sequences, there are 12 top V shapes. Round 28 is done. In round 29, make 12 single crochet without increase or decrease. Round 29 is completed. Next, you can continue to add stuffing cotton. Here, please pay attention to the direction of your crochet. Round 30 consists of 6 decrease stitches. Six decrease stitches are now completed. Pull the loop on the crochet hook larger. Remove the crochet hook. At this point, you can leave about a 6-inch yarn tail. Cut the yarn. Locate the yarn end. Take out the sewing needle. Thread the yarn tail through the sewing needle. At this point, we need to tighten the hole formed by the last round. You need to thread the front loops of the last round onto the yarn tail. The stitch marker here indicates the first stitch. Insert the sewing needle into the front loop of the first stitch. Pull the yarn through. Next, insert into the front loop of the second stitch. Pull the yarn tail through. Pass through the front loop of the third stitch. Front loop of the fourth stitch. Front loop of the fifth stitch. Front loop of the sixth stitch. All 6 front loops of the last round are now threaded onto the yarn tail. Pull the yarn tail. You will see the hole gradually shrink. Continue pulling until the hole disappears. Conceal the yarn tail inside the fabric. Weave back and forth a few times within the fabric. You can mimic the V shape of single crochet to hide the yarn. Cut off any excess yarn end. You may pinch it to adjust the shape. This will also ensure the stuffing cotton is more evenly distributed. The main body of the little duck is now completed. The method for creating the body of the little yellow duck is the same. Start with orange yarn for the little yellow duck, then switch to yellow. Both the head and body are crocheted using yellow yarn. The bodies of the 2 little ducks are completed.